The International Council of Unitarians and Universalists is an umbrella organization founded in 1995 bringing together many Unitarian, Universalist, and Unitarian Universalist organizations. The size of the affiliated organizations varies widely. Some groups represent only a few hundred people, while the largest, the Unitarian Universalist Association, has over 160,000 members and is larger than all the other groups put together. History. The original initiative for its establishment was contained in a resolution of the General Assembly of Unitarian and Free Christian Churches in 1987. This led to the establishment of the Advocates for the establishment of an international organization of Unitarians, which worked towards creating the Council. However, the General Assembly resolution provided no funding. The Unitarian Universalist Association became particularly interested in the establishment of a council when it had to deal with an increasing number of applications for membership from congregations outside North America. It had already granted membership to congregations in Adelaide, Auckland, the Philippines and Pakistan, and congregations in Sydney, Russia and Spain had applied for membership. Rather than admit congregations from all over the world, the UUA hoped that they would join a World Council instead. The UUA thus became willing to provide funding for the Council's establishment. As a result, the Council was finally established at a meeting in Essex, Massachusetts, United States on 23 to 26 March 1995. The Rev. David Usher, a British Unitarian minister of Australian origin who had proposed the original motion 8 years previously, became the ICUU's first president. Principles and Purposes. The preamble to the Constitution of the International Council of Unitarians and Universalists reads, "We, the member groups of the International Council of Unitarians and Universalists, affirming our belief in religious community based on liberty of conscience and individual thought in matters of faith, the inherent worth and dignity of every person, justice and compassion in human relations, responsible stewardship in human relations, and our commitment to democratic principles, declare our purposes to be, to serve the infinite spirit of life and the human community by strengthening the worldwide Unitarian and Universalist faith, to affirm the variety and richness of our living traditions, to facilitate mutual support among member organizations, to promote our ideals and principles around the world, to provide models of liberal religious response to the human condition which upholds our common values." Members. Full members: Australian and New Zealand Unitarian Universalist Association, 500 members. Brazilian Unitarian Association, Burundi Unitarian Church, P. Canadian Unitarian Council, 5,150. Unitaria, Religionsgemeinschaft Freien Glaubens, Germany. European Unitarian Universalists, 120 members across Europe. First Unitarian Church of Nigeria and Ijo Isokan Ida, Nigeria. General Assembly of Unitarian and Free Christian Churches, United Kingdom, 6,000 members. The Indian Council of Unitarian Churches, which includes the Kazi Unitarian Union, 9,000 members, and the Unitarian Christian Church of Madras, 225 members. Nabozanska Społeczność Unitaru, Unitarian Church of Hungary, 25,000 members. Unitarian Church of Transylvania, 80,000 members. Unitarian Church of South Africa, 110 members. Unitarian Universalist Association, USA, 162,796. Unitarian Universalist Church of the Philippines, founded 1954, 2,000 members. Unitarian Universalist Society of Finland, 22 members. Unitarisk Kesum Fund, Denmark, 55 families. Indonesia Global Church of God, around 200 members. Vreeseenij Geloofsgemeenschap NPB, Netherlands, 4,385 members, 60 congregations. Reorganizing Kościoły Unitariańskie, 80 attendees and friends. Unitarian Universalist Society of Spain, 55 members. Unitarians and Universalists Pakistan, 100 members. Unitarian Universalist Association of Sri Lanka, 100 members. Spain and the Polish Unitarians have reported a need for a period of reorganization, and that at this time they are unable to maintain the level of activity needed to be full council members. Be it moved that membership of these groups be suspended. This action is taken with regret, and the ICUU looks forward to welcoming Spain and Poland back into membership at the earliest possible date. The Unitarian Universalists of Russia were a founding member of the ICUU. Its membership in the Council was officially dropped in 2007 because of persistent lack of activity. Provisional members, churches and religious associations which have expressed their will to become members of the Council may be admitted as provisional members for a period of time, until the Council decides that they have shown their organizational stability, affinity with the ICUU principles and commitment to deserve becoming full members of the Council. Provisional members are invited to Council meetings through a delegate but cannot vote. The following organizations have been accepted by the ICUU Executive Committee, but they have not yet been ratified by the Council meeting. Brazilian Unitarian Congregation, the Unitarian Umbrella Organization of Norway. Emerging groups. According to the bylaws of the ICUU, emerging groups are applicants that are deemed to be reasonable prospects for membership, but do not fulfill the conditions of either provisional membership or full membership. These groups may be designated as emerging groups by the Executive Committee upon its sole discretion. Emerging groups may be invited as observers to general meetings. The current list of emerging groups after the last meeting of the Executive Committee is as follows: Congo Unitarians, Cuba, French Unitarians, Italian Unitarians, Kenyan Unitarians, Mexico and the Unitarian Universalists of Mexico AC, associates, organizations with beliefs and purposes closely akin to those of ICUU but which by nature of the Constitution are not eligible for full membership, or which do not wish to become full members now or in the foreseeable future, may become associates of the ICUU. The application must be approved by the ICUU Council meeting. The current list of associates is as follows: Norwegian Unitarian Church, Ulster Christian Unitarian Fellowship, Unitarian Universalist United Nations Office. The following organizations have been accepted by the ICUU Executive Committee but they have not yet been ratified by the Council meeting. Unitarian Universalist Esperanto Network, Unitarian Universalist groups which are in contact but with no formal link to the ICUU Peace and Harmony Center, Ushuaia, Argentina, Christian Unitarian Church of Argentina, Buenos Aires, Argentina, Bolivian Unitarians, Costa Rican Unitarians, Croatian Unitarian Universalists, Église Unitarienne de France, Berlin Unitarian Church, Free Unitarian Fellowship, Frankfurt am Main, Unitarian Universalists Hong Kong, Hong Kong, Icelandic Unitarians within the National Church of Iceland, Dujing Christian Church, Ruai, Tasia Unitarian Universalist Church in Kenya, UU Fellowship of Puerto Rico, Togo Unitarians,